Release the Witch. This is the one of the recent novels I have read. I mean, mangas I have read, and it is absolutely incredible. I tried to read the novel for it a couple years ago, maybe like 3 years ago or so. I couldn't get into it. I don't know. It was kind of boring. Maybe at that time I was not really into these types of mangas or whatever. But I just read this a few days ago, and it was an absolutely incredible read. I could not stop reading it for the 220 chapter or so that there was. I just non-stop read it for the past 2 days, and oh my god, I enjoyed the crap out of it. It was a fun read. Now, this video will contain couple smaller spoilers. There will not be anything big or shattering, but it will be couple spoilers. So you have been warned. So some of the things I didn't really enjoy about the novel, obviously, is the harm tag and the romance. There is, it's there, and I mean, I'm not saying the romance or the harm is bad. I'm just saying I'm personally not a fan of those things, you know. But a lot of people like the romance here. A lot of people like the harm here as well. Now, the other thing that I really don't like is that MC does not have any power of his own, right? So he's like a regular human. So if some kind of power of which come in, she can actually easily kill him. Obviously, sh that kind of situation really hard is gonna happen because he has his own witches around him, and there's like some of the most broken witches in the story are on his side, which is really entertaining. And he, unlike the church and unlike any other organization, he does not see witches as as threat to them. He sees them as not only as any other regular people, but he also see them that they can benefit each other if they work together, right? And that's why he's building a city where like the witches can be welcome, and it doesn't really matter where you come from. So he has the mentality of somebody from the future. So it doesn't matter your race, your ethnicity, your culture, your language, things like that do not matter to him, you know. As long as you follow the rules and you don't do something that is condemnable by society, then you will not have any kind of problem with him. And so that's why he's been building his own new city, and it's really good. I mean, he of course he's also engineer from the future. I believe he's a mechanic engineer. I know he's not a civic engineer because he didn't know nothing about civil. It's like infrastructure stuff when he was building. I mean, he knows small things, but it wasn't that much. Because if he was a civil engineer, he would have built turned that city into a castle a long time ago. But yes, so he's a mechanical engineer, and he was coming up with all kind of invention like steam engine, firearms, and all the. If he has the resources to build those technology, he can build them. And because the witches have such special ability powers, they can do certain things that like our future technology can do. Like there's a laser cutter, and one of the girls has the ability to like concentrate her fire into those really small, tiny threads that can cut precise metal or whatever it touches. So yeah, so he uses all of those things to his advantage, and the world build is so incredible because uh, it's in the middle of this fragile political state where everybody just fighting each other, right? All the siblings in the kingdom just killing each other, and this the whole world is in chaos at war. And then there's the church, and then there's some other hidden organization that trying to come in, and all of this comes together to this absolutely phenomenal read. And yeah, I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna be continue reading this, and it's a great read if you're bored and if you want to read something with like a pretty smart MC. And of course, there's a shit ton of harm because there's so many witches in here now on his side, and yeah, and so yeah, this is one of them actually. This is the first time the witch opens her eyes, and I'm just like, wow, the transformation was like, pretty interesting. And yeah, so great, great read. If you're bored, check it out. Release the Witch.